It's that time of year where the weather tests our sanity. But better days lie shortly ahead. Nature will welcome us back to enjoy its sweet chorus, and sparkling waters will engulf us to rejuvenate our souls. There will be countless adventures and awesome opportunities, and most importantly, quality time with those we love. We welcome you to enjoy some of life's great experiences in Warren County, where we have been enjoying the great outdoors since 1819. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Simple, pure, real.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
Do you know an athlete who goes above and beyond in competition in their life? One who shows sportsmanship, compassion for others? The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is made for them. The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is for a high school athlete who has competed in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10, and who displays the qualities of being a good person, leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. To donate to the Scholarship Fund or to find out more about the award, go to yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of High School Softball on D9and10sports.com.
In today's opening round of the tournament, we have on field one, the visiting team counters against St. Mary's area. And here on field two, we have the visiting team.
Chris Rossetti here is working on getting video up for you here.
Teams on the baselines, would you all please rise to get our tournament started this afternoon for the playing of our national anthem.
It's that time of year where the weather tests our sanity. But better days lie shortly ahead. Nature will welcome us back to enjoy its sweet chorus, and sparkling waters will engulf us to rejuvenate our souls. There will be countless adventures and awesome opportunities, and most importantly, quality time with those we love. We welcome you to enjoy some of life's great experiences in Warren County, where we have been enjoying the great outdoors since 1819. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Simple, pure, real.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've got the picture taken care of. Hopefully it'll stick for us here. If not, we'll have to go and get it reset again. But we are here at the Elk County Softball Tournament on D9and10sports.com. Today's broadcast powered by the St. Mary's Little League Softball. St. Mary's Little League Softball is proud to support all of our former Little League girls. Find out more about the league and find links to purchase league clothing at facebook.com/St. Mary's Softball League. St. Mary's Little League Softball is a proud sponsor of D9and10sports.com's coverage of the 2022 Elk County Softball Tournament. As we have Johnsonburg and Elk County Catholic here. Johnsonburg will be the visiting team. They'll lead off with their third baseman, Natalie Dunworth, followed by Julia Jones, Jenna Kazmersky, Julie Peterson, Peyton Delhunty, Shelby Sorg, Zoe Grunther, Priscilla Hershberger, and Maria Cilio. They'll be facing Emily Maurer as we're getting ready to get underway here. Can't apologize for some of that. Ball one up high to start things off. We also have the St. Mary's versus Coudersport game on as well. Next pitch, little looper towards the shortstop, Clavoon. Clavoon over to first, one away, one out here in the first inning. That'll bring up Julia Jones, the pitcher for Johnsonburg. Defense with behind Maurer, Lydia Anderson's at first. Catherine Chris is at second. Lucy Clavoon is at short. Sid Alexander's the third baseman. Out in left field, we'll get that in a second here as there's a called strike. Out in left field is Ellie Barron. Center field is Gabby Wiesner. And in right field, Hope Farley. Maurer ready with the 0-1. Inside, one ball and one strike. First inning brought to you by Gerg Insurance and Financial Services with offices in St. Mary's, Ridgeway, and Warren. Call 814-781-1020 for an appointment or quote today. Gerg Insurance, caring for you and the things you care for. Here's the 1-1 up high, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two-one pitch up high, and it's now 3 balls and 1 strike on Julia Jones. Now we're ready with the 3-1. Inside, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk to Jones.
Is the first baseman, number 26, Jenna Kazmersky.
That'll bring up Jenna Kazmersky. First baseman for Johnsonburg. Johnsonburg, of course, the co-op between Johnsonburg and Ridgeway. Jenna, a Ridgeway student. Already, there's a called strike. Quick throw down to first, and getting back is Jones. Wind in the 0-1. Up high, runner goes to second. Throw down will not be in time as Jones steals second base. And now Johnsonburg has a runner at second and one out. And I do believe a 1-1 count on Kazmersky. It is 1-1 on Kazmersky. The 1-1. Kazmersky lifts that into foul territory. It's going to be out of play over on the right field side. And it's now 1 ball and 2 strikes on Kazmersky. Here's the 1-2 to Kazmersky. Little looper out into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Right fielder Farley plays it. She's going to throw it in, and on the play, Jones is going to come around and score, and Johnsonburg takes an early 1-0 lead on the Kazmersky single to right.
The left fielder, number 23, Julie Peterson.
So Kazmersky singles to right. That'll bring up Julie Peterson. She takes strike 1. Wind in the pitch. That ball is fouled up and over the top of the press box. No balls and 2 strikes on Peterson. 1-0 Johnsonburg here in the early going. That ball is lifted deep to center. Center fielder Wiesner is there. She makes the catch, and there's now 2 away here in the first.
Now to bat, number 2, the shortstop, Peyton Delhunty.
2 outs now for Peyton Delhunty. Delhunty, the shortstop for these Ramettes of Johnsonburg. First pitch is up high, ball 1. Quick throw down to first. Back in is Kazmersky. Wind in the 1-0. Inside, 2 balls and no strikes. That ball's a grounder back towards the circle. Maurer, quick throw over to first in time, and the inning comes to a close. But not before Johnsonburg picks up 1 run on 1 hit. There was a walk and 1 left on base. At the end of a half an inning here in St. Mary's, it is Johnsonburg 1, Elk County Cali nothing. You're watching high school softball on D9and10sports.com, powered by the St. Mary's Little League Softball.
Claims happen. Fortunately, you have Gerg Insurance and Financial in your corner. Your family is our family, and we really mean that. So we invite you to get in touch with us and find out for yourself. Gerg Insurance and Financial. Offices in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. Call 814-781-1020 for an appointment or a quote today. Gerg Insurance and Financial wants to understand you to help protect you.
Gerg Insurance, caring for you and the things you care for.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket. Back here at Benzinger Park in St. Mary's, 1-0 Johnsonburg over Elk. We go to bottom of the first inning. Lucy Clavoon followed by Gabby Wiesner, Lydia Anderson for Elk County Catholic. Our lineup is Clavoon at shortstop, Wiesner is in center, Anderson's at first, Maurer is doing the pitching, Alexander is at third, Volmer is catching, Barron in left field, Flutterman is the designated player, and Farley is in right. All against Julia Jones. First pitch, inside, ball one. Next pitch is popped up. First baseman Kazmersky going and chasing it. She'll come up just a little bit short over there on the third first base side. Strike one, and it's 1-1 strike on Clavoon, leading off here for Elk County Catholic in the bottom of inning number one. One in the pitch. That ball is popped up. This time the catcher, the pitcher, and Jones in foul territory running into her catcher, Grinthiner, makes the catch for out number one. So one away. That'll bring up Gabby Wiesner. Ball one. That one's up high. Ball two. 2-0 on Wiesner. One out here in the bottom of the first. Called strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. That one is popped up and popped out of play. Another ball popped out of play, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2 on Wiesner. Waiting for the umpire to get back in here. Folks, I do apologize for the choppiness of the stream. Not much I can do about it. The upload speeds here at Benzinger are what they are. There's a ball hit right at the shortstop, Delhunty, and there's 2 away. So just view this as kind of an audio broadcast with a little bit of a video component to it. Ball one to Lydia Anderson. That ball is popped high in the air. Shortstop Delhunty says she has it. She does. And the inning comes to an end. So for Elk County in the first, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. at the end of one full inning here in St. Mary's. It is Johnsonburg 1, Elk County Catholic nothing. You're watching the Elk County Softball Tournament on D9and10sports.com, powered by the St. Mary's Little League Softball.
Coverage of the 2022 Elk County Softball Tournament on D9and10sports.com is brought to you in part by St. Mary's Little League Softball. St. Mary's Little League Softball is proud to support all of our former Little League girls. Find out more about the league and find links to purchase league clothing at facebook.com/St. Mary's Softball League. That's facebook.com/St. Mary's Softball League.
Back here at St. Mary, we head to the second inning with Johnsonburg leading Elk County Catholic 1-0 in the opening round of the Elk County Softball Tournament. As Emily Maurer getting ready for her second inning of work.
Leading off the top of the second for Johnsonburg is the right fielder number 9, Shelby Sword.
Shelby Sorg will step in for Johnsonburg to lead off here. Sorg, first pitch hitting, fouls it off. Strike one. Sorg to be followed by Grunthaner and Ernsberger. For Johnsonburg, next pitch inside, ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike. One is up high, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Two one from Maurer. Up high, 3 balls and a strike now. Winding to 3-1. That's up high, ball 4. Second walk issued by Maurer.
Plate number 24, the catcher, Zoe Grunthaner.
We'll bring up Zoe Grunthaner. First walk to Julia Jones came back to hurt Maurer in the first inning as Jones came around to score on the single to right by Kazmersky. Winding the pitch, fouls it away, strike one. Maurer's next pitch, grounder right back to her. She'll go to shortstop for one. Clavoon's relay. They're going to say it pulled, I guess, Anderson off the bag. So they just get the lead runner.
To the plate, number 8, the center fielder, Priscilla Hershberger.
So on the fielder's choice, Gunther is at first with one out. That'll bring up Priscilla Hershberger, left-handed hitting center fielder for Johnsonburg. First pitch to Hershberger, called strike one. Three nothing. St. Mary's leading Coudersport. Runner going towards second. Throw down. She's got her. Caught stealing as Grunthaner is thrown out, stealing by Volmer. And there are now 2 away here in the top of the second inning. 1 ball, 1 strike on Hershberger with nobody on now. It's a ball outside, and it's 2 balls and a strike. There's a ball, and it's now 3 balls and a strike on Hershberger. There's a swing and a miss, and now it's 3-2. Winding the payoff pitch. That's up high. Ball 4. Third walk now issued by Emily Maurer. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Maria Casilio. There's a called strike to Casilio. Maurer has her sign. Ready with the 0-1. Showing bunt. Runner going to second. Throw down. Not going to be in time as Hershberger is going to steal second base. Second stolen base of the game for Johnsonburg. They're 2 for 3 in that department. Ready with the 1-1. There's a called strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Casilio. 1-2 on Casilio. Hershberger's at second with 2 outs here in the second. That's up high, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning comes to a close. So in the second for Johnsonburg, no runs. There were 2 walks, a caught stealing, no errors, 1 left on base. At the end of an inning and a half here in St. Mary's, it is Johnsonburg 1, Elk County nothing. You're watching high school softball on D910sports.com, powered by the St. Mary's Little League Softball.
It's a fact. Families love Buck's Pizza. And at Buck's Pizza, we're family too. With a family favorite menu in our beautiful dining rooms and made-to-order pizzas, salads, wings, and so much more. So bring your family, bring your friends, and the Bucks family will bring our very best. Or order online at buckspizza.com and we'll bring it to you. Because now we deliver. Buck's Pizza with locations in Du Bois, Clearfield, and St. Mary's. Good, better, Bucks.
It's that time of year where the weather tests our sanity. But better days lie shortly ahead. Nature will welcome us back to enjoy its sweet chorus, and sparkling waters will engulf us to rejuvenate our souls. There will be countless adventures and awesome opportunities, and most importantly, quality time with those we love. We welcome you to enjoy some of life's great experiences in Warren County, where we have been enjoying the great outdoors since 1819. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Simple, pure, real.
Back here at Benziger Park, heading to the bottom of the second inning, Emily Maurer to lead off for Elk County Catholic. She takes ball 1. Julia Jones ready with the 1-0. Called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Second inning brought to you by Buck's Pizza. Families love Buck's Pizza, and at Buck's Pizza, we're family too. Bring your family, bring your friends, and the Bucks family will bring our very best. Or order online at buckspizza.com. We'll bring it to you. Buck's Pizza has locations in St. Mary's, Du Bois, and Clearfield. Bucks Pizza, better with box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Colleague Andy Close telling me he had a slice the other day when he was up for the St. Mary's games against Du Bois. I think that was Monday. As that ball is fouled off. Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, if you're interested in that St. Mary's Coudersport game, it's 3-0, bottom of the second. St. Mary's hitting with runners at second and third. Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes on Maurer. Winding the 1-2. That ball is hit to deep left field, and that ball is gone. It is a solo home run by Emily Maurer to tie the game at 1. So Maurer took that 1-2 pitch and put it over the left center field fence to get Elk County Catholic back even at 1 in this ball game.
That'll bring to the plate the third baseman, number 22, Sydney Alexander.
So now in a 1-1 game, Sid Alexander coming to the plate. Maurer went just to the left of the advantage sign out there in left center field. So Jones will now go after Alexander. Ball 1 inside. Jones ready with the 1-0. Up high, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. So 2-0 on Alexander. There's a called strike, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Yeah, it looks like we've had our camera go disconnected again on this photo. So I'll take a moment to get that fixed here in a second, as there's a called strike. Two balls, 2 strikes on Alexander. So 3-2 now on Alexander. Winding to 3-2, up high, ball 4. Folks, I'll be right back as Caitlin Vollmer comes to the plate.
Number 4, Caitlin Vollmer. Now to the plate, the left fielder, number 11, Ellie Barron.
So sorry about that, folks. Palmer pops out. Still working on getting you video back here. That ball is fouled away to Ellie Barron. Next pitch up high. Runner heads towards second. Throw down is not in time. So stolen base for Alexander. So I apologize. You're going to have to watch this through the screen here with me holding it, folks, for right now. Next pitch fouled straight back. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. The runner at second. This pitch is in there for a ball, and it's now 2-2. Winding the pitch. That ball is hit deep to center. Center fielder Hershberger is underneath it. She'll make the catch. Runner tags, and she will get the third safely.
Coming to bat, the designated player, number 2, Tessa Fletterman.
2 outs, runner at third for Tessa Fletterman. First pitch to Fletterman is called, strike 1. Next pitch to Fletterman, swing and a miss, strike 2, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Winding the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We'll be back with the score tied at 1. We head to the third.
It's that time of year where the weather tests our sanity. But better days lie shortly ahead. Nature will welcome us back to enjoy its sweet chorus, and sparkling waters will engulf us to rejuvenate our souls. There will be countless adventures and awesome opportunities, and most importantly, quality time with those we love. We welcome you to enjoy some of life's great experiences in Warren County, where we have been enjoying the great outdoors since 1819. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Simple, pure, real.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
So Natalie Dunworth leading off here in the third with a single. It'll bring up Julia Jones. Runner heading for second. Throw down is in time. No, they say late. So it looked like they had Dunworth caught stealing. Umpire said the tag was a little bit off center. So now runner at second here. And there's a ball down the line, base hit. Dunworth is going to round third. She'll score into second with the RBI double is Julia Jones, and it's now 2-1 in favor of Johnsonburg. Now Kazmersky with a line drive, base hit into center field. Turning third and heading for home is Jones. The throw to the plate is high. On the throw, Kazmersky will go to second, and it's 3-1 in favor of Johnsonburg. Second RBI of the day for Kazmersky. And folks, apologize. I thought I could get you guys a better view from down below the bars, but it just didn't work out. So here's Peterson. She fouls it off, strike one. Next pitch is a called strike, and now it snowballs in 2 strikes. So 3 straight hits leading off here in the third inning for Johnsonburg. Third inning brought to you by Mike's Bilo Foods in Reynoldsville, your friendly hometown supermarket. Check out the weekly specials at mikesbilo.com. 2-strike pitch, called strike 3 on the outside corner. Much needed strikeout there for Emily Maurer. So that'll bring up Peyton Delhunty. Delhunty grounded back to the circle in her first at bat. Does it again. Maurer on to first baseman Anderson. Anderson's going to throw across, and they got her. They got Kazmersky rounding the bag there for the inning-ending double play. But not before Johnsonburg picks up 2 runs on 3 hits. There was no errors, nobody left on base. At the end of 2.5 innings here in St. Mary's, it is Johnsonburg 3, Elk County Catholic 1. You're watching high school softball on D9and10sports.com, powered by the St. Mary's Little League Softball. Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket. Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. You're great. The upload speeds here are terrible. I don't know. Back here at Benzinger Park, we head to the bottom of inning number 3. Trying to figure out what I did with my scorecard, folks. It fell behind the fan. Just the way this day's going. It's 1 ball and 1 strike on Hope Farley. That ball is hit to deep right left field. That is gone. That is a solo home run for Hope Farley, the second home run of the game for Elk County Catholic, and the Lady Crusaders are back within 1. They trail 3-2. So Farley gave that one a ride out of the number 9 hole.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Lady Crusaders. It's the shortstop, number 12, Lucy Glover.
So that'll bring up Lucy Clavoon. She fouled out her first at bat. We have a circle visit here. Circle visit brought to you by the North Washington Rodeo. The North Washington Rodeo will take place August 16th through the 20th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 with the show starting at 8. For more information, go to northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. That's the North Washington Rodeo out in Butler County. Definitely worth the trip. First pitch to Clavoon, grounded towards the shortstop, Del Hunty. She's up with it, throw across in time, and there's 1 away.
Now to bat, the center fielder, number 3, Gabby Wiesner.
So 1 out, that'll bring up Gabby Wiesner. First pitch to Wiesner is popped up. The second baseman, Casilio, says she has it. She does, and there's 2 away.
Baseman, number 15, Lydia Anderson.
So 2 out here for Lydia Anderson. Anderson 0 for 1, popped up to the shortstop, Del Hunty in the first. We're in the third. 1 in the pitch. Little grounder. Nice play by Jones on to first. And the inning comes to an end. That end of the inning brought to you by Dave's Pro Shop in St. Mary's. Dave's Pro Shop in St. Mary's is well known as the screen printing experts. They also specialize in plaques, trophies, awards, personalized gifts, monogramming, team sports equipment, uniforms, apparel, and more. Find out more at davesproshop.com. At the end of 3 full innings here at Benzinger Park in St. Mary's, it is Johnsonburg 3, Elk County Catholic 2. You're watching high school softball on D9and10sports.com, powered by the St. Mary's Little League Softball.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. Howdy, rodeo fans. The 62nd North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 16th through the 20th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. with the show starting at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine.
Back here, getting ready to head to the 4th inning with Johnsonburg leading Elk County Catholic 3-2. Shelby Sorg leading off for Johnsonburg. They're saying that was a ball. They said she was able to check her swing there. So 1 ball, no strikes on Sorg. That one's way high, and it's 2 balls and no strikes on Sorg. Again, we have the Cowdy St. Mary's game also going on right now in this first round of the Elk County softball tournament. Second round championship game coming up on D910sports.com between the winners of the two games right after this. It's now 3-0 on Sorg. Winding the 3-0. Called strike. 3 balls and 1 strike on Sorg. Maurer looks in, gets ready with the 3-1. Bounces it, ball 4. Fourth walk issued by Maurer.
To the plate is the catcher, number 24, Zoe Grunther.
It'll bring up Zoe Grunther, the catcher for Johnsonburg. Fourth inning brought to you by Swift Kennedy & Company, Insurance with Integrity, the official insurance provider of D910sports.com. Find out more at swiftkennedyandco.com. There's a base hit into right field. Like Grunthaner, runner heading towards third. Throw goes to third. That's going to let Grunthaner go to second. And now Johnsonburg has runners at second and third. And nobody out.
Center fielder number 8,
Priscilla Hershberger stepping to the plate. So the ill-advised throw there, probably by Farley to third, allows Grunthaner to take second. And it's second and third with nobody out for Hershberger. Maurer's pitch is fouled at the plate, strike 1. Maurer ready with the 0-1. Showing bunt. Paul pulls it back, and it's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Hershberger. Wind in the 1-1. That ball is lifted out into left field. Barron's got it. Runner will hold, and there's 1 away. So Maurer able to get a short fly out to left by Hershberger for a key first out here in the 4th. It'll bring up Maria Casilio. Casilio struck out in her first plate appearance. That's exactly what Maurer's looking for here. First pitch, called strike 1. Looks like Kendall Young might have just hit a grand slam over in the other field for St. Mary's. That ball is fouled at the plate, and it's now no balls and 2 strikes on Casilio. So 0-2 on Casilio. 1 out, runners at second and third. Here for Johnsonburg. They lead 3-2 in the 4th inning. Maurer ready with the 0-2. Fouled as Casilio hits herself in the batter's box. Remains no balls and 2 strikes. Winding the pitch. That's up high. Runner's going to head for the plate. The throw is in time. So Vollmer goes and gets the wild pitch. The throw to the plate to the pitcher. Maurer covering is in time, and they're 2 away. So big defensive play there for Elk County Catholic. On the plate, Guntherner goes to third. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count on Casilio. Winding a 1-2. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2 here on Casilio. Runner at third, 2 outs now for Johnsonburg. Wind into 2-2. That ball is popped up. Second baseman Chris coming in. She'll make the catch. And the inning comes to a close. So Johnsonburg had runners at second and third. Nobody out. They don't score. at the end of 3.5 innings here in St. Mary's. It is Johnsonburg 3, Elk County Catholic 2. You're watching high school softball on D9and10sports.com, powered by St. Mary's Little League Softball.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. Coverage of the 2022 Elk County Softball Tournament on D9and10sports.com is brought to you in part by St. Mary's Little League Softball. St. Mary's Little League Softball is proud to support all of our former Little League girls. Find out more about the league and find links to purchase league clothing at facebook.com/St. Mary's Softball League. That's facebook.com/St. Mary's Softball League.
Back here at Benzinger Park in St. Mary's, we head to bottom of the fourth inning.
Number 23, Emily Maurer.
Emily Maurer will lead off here for Elk County Catholic. Maurer hit a solo homer to left in her first at bat, one of 2 dingers on the day for Elk County Catholic. There's a called strike. Jones ready with 0-1, up high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, fourth inning brought to you by Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity. Wind in the 1-1. Rip foul. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Maurer. Leading off here in the bottom of the fourth for Elk County Catholic. They trail 3-2. Jones with the 1-2. Fouled off, just stayed alive there. One ball, 2 strikes on Maurer. Jones ready with the 1-2. Way outside, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2 on Maurer. Jones set with the pitch. Maurer rips that one foul down the third base line. If this was at Heindel Field, that might have taken somebody's head off in the stands. Thankfully here at Benzinger Park, there's a high fence over there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Both of these teams figure to be in the mix for reaching championship games in District 9 this year. Here's the 2-2, way outside, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Elk County Catholic on Friday defeated Clarion Limestone 9-8 with a couple of runs in the 7th inning at CL. You got to figure those 2 teams will be there. Obviously, DuBois Central Catholic, the favorite in Class A. Here's the 3-2. That ball is ripped, and it is foul. Remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. In Double-A, Johnsonburg last year lost to Keystone 1-0 in the semifinals. You got to figure the Ramettes will be back in that mix along with Keystone. Montauk, last year's champions, struggled at times this year, but has also played well at other times. So they'll be, interestingly, in the mix, as will Kerwinsville. The 4 teams that were part of the bracket last year, I assume all 4 of those are probably going. Montauk being the one that I'm not 100% sure about there. But any of those teams, really a wide open Double-A bracket again. 3-2. That ball is lifted towards the shortstop. Del Hunty there. My bad. to make the catch.
Number 22, Sydney Alexander.
So a long at bat by Maurer ends in a pop-up as Jones wins that battle. That'll bring up Sydney Alexander. She walked and was stranded at second in her lone plate appearance back in the second inning. We are in the fourth here in St. Mary's. Winding the pitch. She rips that, and that's a foul ball. Couple of hard hit balls this inning by Elk County Catholic have just been foul. Well, the umpire will exchange the softball with Jones. Throws that one out of play, at least to get dried off. Imagine the outfield's still pretty wet here at Benzinger Park. Had a lot of rain yesterday. This was supposed to be played yesterday. The rain said for the second year in a row, we're going to delay it a day. There's a ball down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one on Sid Alexander, the sophomore. Jones ready with the 1-1. Inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. A lot of the key players for this Elk County Catholic team are sophomores. Some of them feel like they've been around for 5 years already. Winding the 2-1. That's up high, and it's now 3 balls and 1 strike on Alexander. Caitlin Vollmer on deck. Jones ready with the 3-1. Up high, ball 4, and for the second time in the game, Alexander has drawn a walk.
Catcher, number 4, Caitlin Vollmer.
Bring up the catcher, Caitlin Vollmer. In fact, both of the walks issued by Jones have been issued to Alexander. That ball is popped up in foul territory. Making the catch is Kazmersky, and just getting back in was Alexander.
Out of the plate, the left fielder, number 11, Ellie Barron.
Two outs. Base umpire needed a little bit of help there on that, but nothing like what we experienced Saturday afternoon. There's a swing and a miss by Barron. She went chasing one over her head, and it's strike 1. Saturday afternoon at CL, the CL Cranberry game ended 6 minutes after it ended because the umpires couldn't decide what to call. No balls, 1 strike. There's a called strike, and it's now 0-2 on Barron. No balls, 2 strikes on Barron. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th for Elk County Catholic. They trail Johnsonburg 3-2. Wind in the pitch. Fouled it off. She stays alive. Barron, the left fielder for these Lady Crusaders. Jones looks into the dugout, gets her sign. Ready with the 0-2. That one is popped up. Third baseman Dunworth coming over. It goes off of her glove, and staying alive here is Barron. That would have been a tough play by Dunworth, but she did have it in her glove. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning comes to a close. So in the 4th for Elk County Catholic, no runs, no hits. There was a walk and 1 left on base. We head to the 5th inning here in St. Mary's. It is Johnsonburg 3, Elk County Catholic 2.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
Claims happen. Fortunately, you have Gerg Insurance and Financial in your corner. Your family is our family, and we really mean that. So we invite you to get in touch with us and find out for yourself. Gerg Insurance and Financial. Offices in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. Call 814-781-1020 for an appointment or a quote today. Gerg Insurance and Financial wants to understand you to help protect you.
Gerg Insurance, caring for you and the things you care for.
Heading here to the fifth inning in St. Mary's with Johnsonburg leading Elk County Catholic 3-2 in the opening round of the Elk County tournament. It'll be the top of the order for Johnsonburg. Dunworth, Jones, and Kazmersky. Dunworth 1 for 2, grounded to short in the first, singled and scored in the third. Johnsonburg with a run in the first, 2 in the third, a couple of solo home runs for Elk County Catholic, one from Emily Maurer, one from Hope Farley. To account for their 2 runs, as ball 1 is taken here to start the inning. Ready with the 1-0 is Maurer. That ball is ripped into left field for a base hit. So Dunworth with her second hit of the game. Leadoff single to left.
Number 7, Julia Jones.
That'll bring up Julia Jones. Fifth inning brought to you by Tonesta Builder Supply. Tonesta Builder Supply with locations in Shippensville and Tonesta is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. Check them out online at tonestabuilders.us. One in the pitch. Runner heading to second. Throw down is in time. So Volmer throws out Dunworth trying to steal second. And there's one away here in the fifth inning. Second time a Ramette has been caught stealing today. They're 2 for 4 in that category. It was a ball to Jones. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch is outside, and it's now 2 balls and no strikes. So Volmer's been good behind the plate, thrown out 2 runners trying to steal, and then also on a wild pitch was able to throw to her pitcher Maurer covering to cut off a runner trying to score from third as well. That ball is lifted out into right field. Right fielder Farley, it can't find it. It's over her head on her way to second. She's not happy with that. Jones going to third. She'll be in there with a 1-out triple. So Farley lost that one in the high sky, and Jones ends up tripling to right.
Number 26, the first baseman, Jenna Kazmersky.
So 1-out triple here on a ball that Farley looked like she could have had. And a chance for Johnsonburg to add on to its lead. First pitch to Kazmersky, ball 1. This is the part of the lineup. If you're the Ramettes that you want up, Kazmersky's already got 2 RBIs in this game. She's 2 for 2 with a couple of singles. 1 and the 1-0. That is looped. Second baseman Kirst is there to make the catch, and there's now 2 away. So the looping liner by Kazmersky is the second out of the fifth inning. That'll bring up Julie Peterson. Glad to see that Julie was able to play her full softball season. Had a knee injury suffered in a playoff loss in basketball to DuBois Central Catholic. Wasn't sure how serious it was going to be, but obviously didn't turn out to be too serious for Miss Peterson. That's a great thing. She takes strike 1. It was a game that Ridgeway actually came and beat the DuBois Central Catholic despite losing Peterson, their point guard, in that game, early in that game. Ridgeway then lost to North Clarion they lost to North Clarion in the consolation game. They lost to Otto Eldred in the semifinals. No, North Clarion lost to Otto Eldred in the semifinals. So they lost to Elk County Catholic in the semifinals. Elk County, of course, the District 9 champions in both boys and girls basketball this past year. No balls, 2 strikes here on Peterson with a runner at third. That's up high, and it's 1-2 strikes. The seasons, they just keep moving on. Already the 5th of May, Cinco de Mayo. Winding the 3-2. Oh, I'm sorry, the 1-2. It's fouled off. Looked up at the scoreboard, saw the score 3-2, and thought that was the count for a second. Brains 1-2 strikes on Peterson. Mauer set with the 1-2. That ball is driven out into left field. Left fielder Barron is there to make the catch, and the inning comes to an end. So for Johnsonburg in the 5th, no runs, 2 hits. There was a caught stealing, 1 left on base at the end of 5.5 innings here in St. Mary's. It is Johnsonburg 3, Elk County Catholic 2. You're watching high school softball on D9 and 10 Sports.com, powered by the St. Mary's Little League.
With locations in Shippensville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
It's a fact, families love Bugs Pizza. And at Bugs Pizza, we're family too. With a family favorite menu in our beautiful dining rooms and made-to-order pizzas, salads, wings, and so much more. So bring your family, bring your friends, and the Bugs family will bring our very best. Or order online at bugspizza.com and we'll bring it to you. Because now we deliver. Bugs Pizza with locations in Du Bois, Clearfield, and St. Mary's. Good, better, Bugs.
Back here at Benzinger Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th, 3-2 in favor of Johnsonburg. Today's game being brought to you by Days Pro Shop in St. Mary's. Days Pro Shop is well known as the screen printing experts and also specialize in plaques, trophies, awards, personalized gifts, monogramming, team sports equipment, uniforms, apparel, and more. Find out more at daysproshop.com. That's Days Pro Shop in St. Mary's. Strike 1 taken here by Flutterman leading off. Next pitch is ripped to the first baseman. Kazmersky makes the catch, and there's 1 away.
Plate is the right fielder, number 9, Hope Farley.
So Hope Farley homered in her first and only at bat in the 3rd inning. Made it 3-2 at the time. That's where we stand here in the 5th. First pitch to Farley is way up high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes on Farley. Next pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. Jones looks into her dugout, gets her sign. Ready with the 1-1. That ball is popped up. Catcher Grunthainer gave it a look, but it hit the dugout roof over there. Our roof, one of the two. I'm not 100% sure. I just know it hit a roof. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Elk County Catholic in the 3rd base dugout. Johnsonburg in the 1st base dugout. Again, the winner, this game plays the winner of the Coudersport St. Mary's game in the championship game around 5:30. That game will also be here on D9 and 10 Sports.com. There's a called strike 3 in the dirt. Grunthainer will have to throw down. She does. And there are 2 away. Lucy Clavoon now stepping to the plate. That is, I do believe, the first strikeout of the game for Jones. 2 outs for Clavoon. Jones set with the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Clavoon has fouled out and grounded out. Jones ready with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Elk does have a win over Johnsonburg, and they scored a bunch of runs in that game. Say it was 12-6 if memory is serving me right. Today through 4 2/3, Julia Jones has been really good. It's a ball up high, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Saw Jones do this to Keystone in the D9 semifinals last year. Solo home run by Natalie Bowser was the lone run in that game, but Bowser did that to a lot of people a year ago. Still having a great year. Not quite the year she had a year ago, but then again, I'm not sure anybody could have quite the year that Natalie Bowser had a year ago, where she hit as many home runs as outs committed for Keystone. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Clavoon with 2 outs in the 5th for Elk County Catholic. Jones ready with the pitch. Ground ball. Shortstop Delhoney has a little bit of trouble with it. She boots it, and on the air, the inning stays alive for Elk County Catholic. So it looked like a routine chopper to the shortstop Delhoney. She couldn't get it in her glove, and Elk County Catholic with life here in the 5th with 2 outs for Gabby Wiesner. Wiesner's lined out to the shortstop, popped up to the second baseman. Jones ready with the first pitch to Wiesner. Called strike. Sorry, folks, I thought that ball was inside. No balls, 1 strike on Wiesner. Here's the 0-1. That is rip foul. Beyond the first third base dugout. No balls and 2 strikes now on Wiesner. So 0-2 on Wiesner with Clavoon at first and 2 outs for Elk County Catholic. Winding the pitch. She takes that one and drives it to deep left, but foul. Hit it about 180, 185 feet, but foul down the left field line, 200 feet to the corner down there. Remains no balls and 2 strikes on Wiesner. Jones looks in the dugout, gets her sign. Ready with the 0-2. That one is upstairs and high. Runner heads to second. She'll steal second. So Clavoon now at second on the stolen base, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Wiesner, and a chance with a base hit to tie this game up. So the left fielder, Peterson, comes in a little bit, hoping if there's a base hit out there to maybe have a chance at cutting off Clavoon. Here's the 1-2. High and outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. If Wiesner reaches, Lydia Anderson waits in the wings. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runner at second here in the 5th. 3-2, Johnsonburg over Elk. Crusaders trying to tie it. There's a ball hit down the left field side. Out of play. It remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jones ready with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. She gets out of it. In the 5th for Elk. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. At the end of 5 full innings here in St. Mary's, it is Johnsonburg leading Elk County Catholic 3-2. You're watching high school softball on D9and10sports.com, powered by the St. Mary's Little League Softball.
Coverage of the 2022 Elk County Softball Tournament on D9and10sports.com is brought to you in part by St. Mary's Little League Softball. St. Mary's Little League Softball is proud to support all of our former Little League girls. Find out more about the league and find links to purchase league clothing at facebook.com/St. Mary's Softball League. That's facebook.com/St. Mary's Softball League.
Claims happen. Fortunately, you have Gerg Insurance and Financial in your corner. Your family is our family, and we really mean that. So we invite you to get in touch with us and find out for yourself. Gerg Insurance and Financial. Offices in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. Call 814-781-1020 for an appointment or a quote today. Gerg Insurance and Financial wants to understand you to help protect you.
Gerg Insurance, caring for you and the things you care for.
Back here at Benzinger Park in St. Mary's, we head to the 6th inning of this opening round Elk County softball tournament. Elk County Catholic trailing Johnsonburg 3-2. For Johnsonburg in the 6th, it'll be Delhunty, Sorg, and Grunthaner against Emily Maurer. 6th inning brought to you by Icy Inc. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool. Wear Icy Inc. ICYY Inc.com. So Delhunty comes in 0 for 2, grounded back to the circle both times. Second time was turned into a double play when Kesmersky rounded the bag too far at third and was thrown out over there by Lydia Anderson. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike two, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. So 0-2 on Delhunty, leading off the 6th inning. I want to remind you, today's game being brought to you by Buck's Pizza. Buck's Pizza has a location here in St. Mary's. It's a ball inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch, up high, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 on Delhunty. Leading off the 6th inning for Johnsonburg, the Ramettes lead Elk County Catholic 3-2. Wind into 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down on strikes goes Delhunty. That is strikeout number 3 for Maurer. So that'll bring up Shelby Sorg. Sorg has walked twice. Takes ball 1. Wind in the pitch, ground ball, foul ball. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the 5th, over in the other field, it's St. Mary's 16-3. As long as they get 1 more out, that game will end with St. Mary's advancing to the championship game for the 2nd consecutive year. Lady Dutch won it all last year, beating Elk County Catholic in the title game. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Sorg. So if memory serves me right, Elk beat Coudersport and St. Mary's beat Johnsonburg in the semifinals last year. Then St. Mary's beat Elk for the title as that ball is outside and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, we'll have that championship game right here on D9and10sports.com. Airtime of about 5:20 for the 5:30 start. There's a ball inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sure, we're going to make it at 5:30 or not, as we're already at 4:45 here. That's going to be tight, as the game over on the other field has come to an end now. 16-3, St. Mary's has defeated Coudersport. There's a ground ball past the third baseman and into left field for a base hit. A 1-out single for Shelby Sorg. She got it past the third baseman, Alexander.
Next up, the catcher, number 24, Zoe Grunthaner.
I'm going to bring up Zoe Grunthaner. Winding the pitch to Grunthaner upstairs. Ball one. Quick throw down to first. Getting back in there is the base runner Sorg. That ball was fouled away, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Johnsonburg leads 1-0 in their game in the baseball tournament. Of course, now that I'm giving you the score, I can't remember who they're playing. There's a swing and a miss. Quick throw down. Runner was halfway between, and she'll steal second. So with the runner halfway between, Vollmer elected to throw to first, and going to second is Sorg. Get you that who Johnsonburg's playing there, folks. I apologize for not remembering. 1-2 pitch. Called. Strike 3. And they're 2 away.
Next up, the center fielder, number 8, Priscilla Hershberger.
So it's Johnsonburg versus Elk County Catholic, Countersport versus St. Mary's. Priscilla Hershberger steps in. Schwartz runs out there at second base. He was there with 1 out, now with 2 outs for Hershberger. Swing and a miss, strike 1, fouled it off. No balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, called strike, and it's 1 ball, no balls, and 2 strikes. So this umpire's been generous to both pitchers with pitches off the plate today. Hey, at least it's consistent. It's consistent for both teams. Batters have to adjust. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning comes to an end. So for Johnsonburg in the 6th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. At the end of 6 full innings here or 5.5 innings, here in St. Mary's, it is Johnsonburg still leading Elk County Catholic 3-2. You're watching high school softball on D910sports.com, powered by the St. Mary's Little League Softball.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
It's that time of year where the weather tests our sanity. But better days lie shortly ahead. Nature will welcome us back to enjoy its sweet chorus, and sparkling waters will engulf us and rejuvenate our souls. There will be countless adventures and awesome opportunities, and most importantly, quality time with those we love. We welcome you to enjoy some of life's great experiences in Warren County, where we have been enjoying the great outdoors since 1819. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Simple, pure, real.
Oh, yeah.
Back here at Benzinger Park, getting ready to go to the bottom of inning number 6. Elk County Catholic trailing Johnsonburg 3-2. The Crusaders will have Lydia Anderson, Emily Maurer, and Sid Alexander due up. Anderson's 0 for 2, popped up to the shortstop, grounded back to Jones in the circle. Jones's first pitch, fouled away, strike 1. So for a game that is 3-2, it hasn't exactly been moving along at a quick clip here. We're on 1 hour and 20 minutes already. Next pitch. That ball is lifted to left in foul territory. Making a nice running catch is Julie Peterson for out number 1. So Peterson tracks that over into foul territory, makes the catch, and there's 1 away here for Emily Maurer. Maurer has a home run in this game. She homered leading off the second, popped up to the shortstop in the 4th. Homer here would tie the game. There's a called strike. No balls, 1 strike on Maurer. Winding the 0-1. That ball is ripped. Nice play by the third baseman, Dunworth. Throw, though, is off the mark. And Maurer is safe on the air. So she hit it hard. Dunworth made a nice stop on it, but her throw was off the mark. And there's a runner at first with 1 out. And we're going to get a runner, I do believe, for Maurer. Looks like...
It's number 5, Reagan Bauer.
Be Reagan Bauer, number 5. I had her as number 26 on my roster. So Bauer will run for Maurer with 1 out. She represents the tying run. Told she has a JV uniform number 26, so I'm blaming Tim Cotter on that one. He was filling out the game changer, and that's where I got the roster from. I also had 3 players on the game changer that I didn't have numbers for. Tim's a good guy. I'm just teasing him. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a called strike, and that's 1-1. So 1-1 on Sid Alexander. She's walked twice. She represents the go-ahead run for Elk County Catholic here in the 6th. That's up high, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Vollmer's on deck. Bauer's the runner at first. She represents the tying run for Elk County. That ball is ripped into left field for a base hit. Bauer heading to third. The throw by Peterson is not in time and on the play. Heading to second is Alexander, and now Elk County Catholic has the go-ahead run 120 feet away. The tying run is just 60 feet away. As the shortstop Del Hunty moved towards second base as that pitch was being thrown, and Alexander shot it through the hole over there. And it's second and third with just 1 out for Caitlin Vollmer. First pitch to Vollmer inside, ball 1. So golden opportunity here now for Elk County Catholic with runners at second and third and just 1 out in the 6th, down by a run. Johnsonburg has the infield back. They'll concede a run here as that ball is fouled away. They do not want that runner at second, Alexander, to score, because Alexander represents the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the 6th. Bauer's at third, Alexander's at second. 1-1 count on Vollmer. Jones is ready with the 1-1. Ground ball, this should get the run home. Second baseman Casilio throws over to first baseman Kazmersky, but the game is now tied on the RBI ground out by Vollmer. So we're all tied up at 3 here. And the go-ahead runner, Alexander, is now just 60 feet away at third base.
To the plate is the left fielder, number 11, Ellie Barron.
So it'll bring up Ellie Barron. So Barron could give Elk the lead here after Vollmer's RBI ground out. Jones's pitch is high and inside. Ball 1. Alexander represents the go-ahead run here in the 6th for Elk County Catholic. They've tied it on an unearned run. That ball is popped up. That's going to be a tough play. Casilio can't make it. Elk County Catholic takes the lead on the infield. Base hit by Ellie Barron. So Barron hit the ball shallow between the circle and second base. It was in no man's land. Casilio came in. She couldn't make the catch. Alexander comes home to score. Elk County Catholic all of a sudden leads 4-3. So the error on the shortstop. I'm sorry, that was the error on. That ball is ripped into right center field. That's going to send the runner to third, and there's runners at first and third now as Flederman with the base hit.
Coming to bat is number 9, Hope Farley.
So Hope Farley now coming to the plate. Chance to add now to the Elk County Catholic lead. Swing and a miss, strike one. So the inning started with that ground ball, the third baseman Dunworth, that her throw was wild as that ball was fouled away. No balls, 2 strikes. And that opened the floodgates as a couple runs are in and runners at the corners with 2 outs here for Farley. Jones ready with the pitch. Farley rips that foul and it remains no balls and 2 strikes. Winner of this one gets St. Mary's in the championship game. Scheduled for 5:30. Wine in the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's in the dirt. Grenthurner's going to have to throw down to first. She does to complete the strikeout, and the inning comes to an end, but not before Elk County Catholic picks up 2 runs on 3 hits. There was an error and 2 left on base. Elk County Catholic now leads Johnsonburg 4-3 as we head to the 7th inning here at the Elk County Softball Tournament opening round, powered by the St. Mary's Little League.
Coverage of the 2022 Elk County Softball Tournament on D9 and 10sports.com is brought to you in part by St. Mary's Little League Softball. St. Mary's Little League Softball is proud to support all of our former Little League girls. Find out more about the league and find links to purchase league clothing at facebook.com/St. Mary's Softball League. That's facebook.com/St. Mary's Softball League.
Back here in St. Mary's as Johnsonburg now needs a run. The Ramettes led for the vast majority of this game after scoring 2 runs in the 3rd inning, but Elk County Catholic with 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th have taken a 4-3 lead. For Johnsonburg, it'll be the bottom of their lineup, the number 9 hitter, Maria Casilio, followed by the top of the order, Dunworth and Jones. So if you're Johnsonburg, you've got to think back to a couple of opportunities that you missed out on. You had a runner thrown out at the plate. You've had a couple of runners that were thrown out trying to steal bases. You had runners at 2nd and 3rd and nobody out in the 4th inning and didn't score. And now all of a sudden you trail 4-3 here in the 7th. First pitch to Casilio, ball 1. Elk County Catholic has taken a 3-2 lead in the baseball game in the bottom of the 3rd. Thanks to J.J. Michaels. You can listen to that game on the Hound or one of their affiliates. I'm not 100% sure which station that game is on. See if I can find that out for you, folks. 2 balls, no strikes. Now it's 3-0 on Casilio leading off here. She was represent the tying run. Winding to 3-0. Inside, ball 4. So Casilio draws the leadoff walk here in the 7th with her team down 1. So Natalie Dunworth will step to the plate. So let's see if they have the bunt on here. Elk third baseman Alexander kind of playing even with the bag at 3rd. First baseman to step in. No bunt showing. Strike 1. Quick throw down to first. Back is Casilio. little surprised that Johnsonburg wasn't showing bunt there. No balls, 1 strike on Dunworth. Wine in the 0-1. That ball's going to get past the catcher, Volmer, and on the wild pitch, Casilio takes second. So now the tying run is out at second base for Johnsonburg here in the top of the 7th. 7th inning brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Looking for something to do? Look no farther. There's always something to do in Warren County. 1 ball, 1 strike on Dunworth with the tying run. Casilio at second and nobody out. Fouled it off, and it's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1 and 2 on Dunworth. She has 2 hits and 3 at bats. Base hit right now might tie the game. Left fielder Barron is way in. Pitch is up high, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 and 2 here on Dunworth. With Casilio at second, Johnsonburg needs a run to tie the game. Wind in the 2-2. That ball is hit to left. Left fielder Barron drifting over, makes the catch. Casilio will hold at second, and there's 1 away here in the 7th. So 1 out in the 7th for Julia Jones. Jones has been on base 3 times. She's doubled, tripled, walked, and scored twice. First pitch called strike. No balls and 1 strike on Jones. We'll have a separate stream for the championship game. That ball is fouled out of play, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Teams will be given 15 minutes off in between games, and each team will get a 10-minute warm-up. So we'll come back on the air about 25 minutes after the conclusion of this game. No balls, 2 strikes on Jones. Bauer set, delivers, fouled away. Remains no balls and 2 strikes. Again, the winner gets St. Mary's, a 16-3 5-inning winner over Coudersport. Andy Close, who was bringing that game, is back here now in the press box. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, tying run at second. Just missed outside. That call has been a strike at different times tonight. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jones. Wind in the 1-2. That ball is ripped but foul. Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes on Jones. One and 2 on Jones. Kazmersky on deck. Mauer set with the 1-2. That ball is flowing out to left and out of play. Remains 1 and 2. Johnsonburg are running the first, 2 in the third. Single runs in the second and third for Elk, and then they scored 2 in the sixth to take the 4-3 lead. Julia Jones trying to tie it up here with Maria Casilio at second and 1 out. She's down in the count, 1 and 2. Emily Mauer spins the softball. Ready with the 1-2. Inside, it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. High drama in the opening round of this Elk County softball tournament is Elk County Catholic trying to hold on to the 4-3 lead. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, tying run at second. Wind in a 2-2. That ball is lifted into foul territory and out of play as the third baseman Alexander gave it a look. Remains 2 balls and 2 strikes on Jones. Jones having a great at bat here for Johnsonburg. Mauer ready, gets her sign, taking her time, takes a deep breath, ready with the 2-2. That ball is lined into left field. That's a fair ball. That's going to tie the game. On her way to second is Jones, and we are all tied up at 4 on the RBI double down the left field line by Julia Jones. That ball wasn't fair by more than a couple of inches, but it was fair, and we're tied up at 4 here in the top of the 7th. So the leadoff walk to Casilio comes back to Herd Elk County Catholic. Johnsonburg now has the go-ahead run at second with 1 out for Jenna Kazmersky, who's 2 for 3 with a pair of RBIs. Kind of surprised here that they're pitching to Kazmersky, considering what she's done with the bat, and the go-ahead run is at second base with just 1 out. Up high, off the glove of Volmer on the wild pitch. The go-ahead run is now 60 feet away for Elk County Catholic. Will that change what they do here with Kazmersky? Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're still going to attack her. The infield is back for some reason. I don't completely understand that with the go-ahead run at third. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. So 2-0 on Kazmersky. Infield again, back in the middle. That run means a lot at third base for Johnsonburg right now in a tie game, 4-4. That ball is a ground ball up the middle. The Ramettes will take the lead 5-4 on the base hit to center by Jenna Kazmersky, her 3rd RBI of the game. So Johnsonburg has scored twice here in the 7th to retake the lead after they lost the lead with 2 runs by Elk County Catholic in the 6th. Julie Peterson at the plate. She's 0 for 3, which again confounds me as to why they'd elected to pitch to Kazmersky there. Peterson pops it up. Second baseman Kirst under it, and there are 2 away.
Coming to the plate is the shortstop, number 2, Peyton Delhunty.
So that'll bring up Peyton Delhunty. Delhunty also 0 for 3. Again, I don't understand with the game tied why you would pitch to Kazmersky, who is the most dangerous hitter on this Johnsonburg team. There's a ball, base hit up the middle, past Kirst. And now runners are at first and second with 2 outs for Shelby Sorg. And Sorg has been on base 3 times with 2 walks and a single. So now Johnsonburg looking to add to this, and if we've learned anything, you might want to add to it if you're the Ramettes. Elk County Catholic will have the top of its order due up in the 7th with Calhoun, Wiesner, and Anderson. They hope to only be down 1, but there's work to be done as there's ball 1 inside to Sorg. One ball, no strikes. Ground ball through the legs of the third baseman, Alexander. Kazmersky makes the turn and then holds up as Barron was behind her, backing up Anderson. But on the air, the bases are now loaded. So the bases are loaded for Grunthaner. Grunthaner is 1 for 2. I'm sorry, 1 for 3, grounded into a fielder's choice, singled and struck out. Chance for Johnsonburg to add to their 5-4 lead. First pitch to Grunthaner, inside, ball 1. Kazmersky's at third. Peterson's at second. I'm sorry, Delhunty's at second. And Sorg is at first. 2 runs in for Johnsonburg. They've retaken the lead at 5-4. There's a ground ball off the glove of the first baseman, Anderson. That's going to score 1. Second run coming to the plate. She'll score. Runner to second on the throw. It is now 7-4, Johnsonburg on the base hit by Gunther to the infield as the first baseman Anderson had to range far to her right, could get a glove on it, but that was all.
Priscilla Hershberger.
So the ninth batter of the inning for Johnsonburg is Hershberger. They've scored 4 in the inning. They lead 7-4. Ball up high, 1 ball and no strikes on Hershberger. Maurer looks in, has her sign. Here's the pitch. Called strike 1, 1 ball and 1 strike. So Elk County Catholic had taken a 4-3 lead with 2 runs in the 6th, but 4 runs here in the top of the 7th has given Johnsonburg the advantage back at 7-4. 1 ball, 1 strike on Hershberger. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 on Hershberger. Casilio on deck. She started this rally with a leadoff walk. Wind into 1-2. Called strike 3, and the inning finally comes to a close, but not before Johnsonburg scores 4 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. There was an error and a walk, and the 2 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning here in St. Mary's. Elk County Catholic needs 3. They trail 7-4.
Coverage of the 2022 Elk County Softball Tournament on D9 and 10sports.com is brought to you in part by St. Mary's Little League Softball. St. Mary's Little League Softball is proud to support all of our former Little League girls. Find out more about the league and find links to purchase league clothing at facebook.com/St. Mary's Softball League. That's facebook.com/St. Mary's Softball League.
In fact, you want to go to my car? There should be large and medium t-shirts in my trunk. You might have to find things around. Just right up here, straight up here. Back here at Menzinger Park, we go to the 7th. Johnsonburg has retaken the lead 7-4 in the bottom of the 7th. They scored 3 in the top of this inning. 7th inning again brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Looking for something to do? Look no further. There's always something to do in Warren County. Check out wcvb.net/events to see up-to-date happenings in and around Warren County.
Lineup for the Lady Crusaders with the score 7-4 is the shortstop, number 12, Lucy Clavoon.
Well, if you're Elk, you have the top of the lineup up. You've shown an ability to rally as you did last inning. There's ball 1. Seven to 4 Johnsonburg. Julia Jones trying to close it out here. There's a called strike. Holy cow. Clavoon just looks around like, you got to be kidding me. She needed a stepladder to hit that softball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 1 on Clavoon. Here's the wind and the pitch. Up high, it's now 3-1. And remember, it was a walk to Casilio that got the rally started in the top of this inning for Johnsonburg. So 3-1 on Clavoon. We're now probably looking at a starting time of about 5:50 for the championship game. There's a called strike, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2 on Clavoon, leading off here in the 7th for Elk. They need 3. Fouls it off. Remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Wiesner and Anderson to follow. Clavoon is 0 for 3, did reach on an error. Jones checks in her dugout for her signal. Ready with the 3-1. Ground ball hit softly. Dunworth up with it. Throw across. Not in time. Clavoon beats it out for the infield single. Leading off the 7th for Elk County Catholic. So that'll bring up Gabby Wiesner with a runner at first. Didn't hit it very hard, but that's why she ended up on first, because she just dribbled at the third and beat the throw across the diamond. So Wiesner at the plate. She's 0 for 3 with a line out, a pop out, and a strikeout. And that ball is high and off the glove of the catcher's gun thinner, and Clavoon down to second on the wild pitch. Jones ready with the pitch. It's upstairs inside. 2-0. On Wiesner. With Clavoon at second and nobody out. Elk needs 3. Winding to 2-0. Right there. Strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Looked like Wiesner was taking all the way on that one. Again, Elk needs base runners. They've got 1. They need another one, especially with the middle of the order coming up. 2-1 to Wiesner. Inside down low, 3-1 now. So 3-1 on Wiesner. Anderson's on deck. Then Maurer, who's already homered in this one. Winding to 3-1. Called strike 2. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 on Wiesner. Clavoon's at second. Nobody out. Jones ready with the payoff. That ball is hit towards center. Shortstop out into the outfield grass. That's Delhoney to make the catch, and there's one away here in the 7th. So Lydia Anderson at the plate. She's 0 for 3. Popped up to the shortstop, grounded back to Jones in the circle, and then fouled out to the left fielder, Peterson. First pitch, fouled away, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Fouled straight back, and now it's 0-2. On Anderson. Wind in the 0-2. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Lydia Anderson. Clavoon's at second with 1 out. Elk needs 3. Wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The Lady Crusaders are down to their last out. Emily Maurer to the plate. Maurer is 1 for 3. Home run, reached on an error, scored twice. Needs to keep it going with Sid Alexander on deck. Jones ready with the pitch. Called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike on Maurer. Wind in the 0-1. Popped up and out of play. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. Elk County Catholic down to their last strike. Try to get you an Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Game interview. The conclusion of this one. Wind in the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three, and the ball game is over. So with 4 runs in the 7th, Johnsonburg defeats Elk County Catholic 7-4. The Ramettes will face St. Mary's in the title game of this Elk County tournament at approximately, it'll be close to about a 6 o'clock start, probably about 5:55 or so. We will have that on a separate stream because they're going to get a 15-minute break, and then we're going to have a 10-minute warm-up for each team, and it's 5:22 or so right now. Again, we're going to hold on here, see if we can get a player of the game interview. We're going to step aside and thank some sponsors as we do. I'm watching high school softball on D910sports.com, powered by the St. Mary's Little League.
It's that time of year where the weather tests our sanity. But better days lie shortly ahead. Nature will welcome us back to enjoy its sweet chorus, and sparkling waters will engulf us to rejuvenate our souls. There will be countless adventures and awesome opportunities, and most importantly, quality time with those we love. We welcome you to enjoy some of life's great experiences in Warren County, where we have been enjoying the great outdoors since 1819. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Simple, pure, real.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D910sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
Do you know an athlete who goes above and beyond in competition in their life? One who shows sportsmanship, compassion for others? The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is made for them. The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is for a high school athlete who has competed in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10, and who displays the qualities of being a good person, leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. To donate to the Scholarship Fund or to find out more about the award, go to yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award.
Back here at Menzinger Park in St. Mary's, where we have our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Game after Johnsonburg rallies past Elk County Catholic for a 7-4 victory. It is Jenna Kazmersky. Jenna tonight was 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Had the go-ahead the go-ahead RBI there, Jenna. First of all, Jenna, congratulations on the win, and good luck here in about 20 minutes or so when you play in the championship game against Elk. Sounds to me feel pretty good. Last year, you guys lost in this in the opening round. This year, you get to play it for the title.
Yeah, it's very fun. We came in, everyone on the bus, we were hyped up. DCC, we had a really good game, so we were just trying to keep that intensity through, and we definitely did.
What was the difference between the first time you played Elk and today?
The first time, well, we hadn't really gotten people where they were going to be, but now we found a solid lineup. We're hitting the ball better.
You guys had the lead the whole game. Then they score those couple of runs there in the sixth to go up 4-3. What's the mood like in the dugout at that point?
Well, it was a little sluggish. We got in and we said we can regroup. DCC, we were down 6, and then we came through in one inning, and that's what we did now.
When Maria gets the leadoff walk, how big was that for you guys?
It was huge because Maria is very fast too, and she's a smart base runner. And we knew we were at the top of the lineup. We've been hitting the ball well.
Were you surprised that they pitched to you with a runner at third? And
I was kind of hoping they didn't. I was terrified. That's the most nervous I've ever been.
Just your game overall, 3 hits, 3 RBIs. You must have really been seeing the softball pretty well, though, today.
Yeah, I've been struggling a lot, and the coaches have been helping me a lot. In my own time, I've been practicing a lot on the tee, and it definitely paid off today.
Well, congratulations, Jenna, on being named our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Game for the opening round. Good luck here. Like I said, in 20 minutes or so, folks, we'll be back on the air with the championship game. Until then, this is Chris Rossetti saying I'll see you in about 20, 25 minutes. Final score, Johnsonburg 7, Elk County Catholic.